What is up? We are going to have some fun today. We've got quite a bit to do. We've got the towel's still on the chair. The chair is kind of falling apart, so if you look at it, it's starting to peel, right? All over the spot. So usually I throw a chair on there, put a towel on it just to keep it from tracking it around the house. But we'll take that off for now. So we're going to do some really, really cool stuff today. I've got some boxes that we're going to open up. And these boxes, I know what's in them for the most part. I don't know who shipped what when. So a little bit of a unknown with which boxes got here. But the boxes that we're opening are things that I did buy, knowing what the contents were. On top of that, we're going to go over, I've had quite a few deliveries that came in. And we're going to go over those as well. So we had a bunch of stuff come in that I didn't open up on stream for a couple different reasons. And I need to make sure that what came in was good, and it wasn't time to stream. So we're going to look at those, and we're going to have some fun. So we're going to go get started. We are going to start with the things that are already out of the boxes, and then we will move to the boxes and see what's in them. So let's do it. All right. Bam. First, right out the gate, Skeletor. Right? So this is Skeletor. That's a 10-inch Skeletor. And next to him is the regular size Skeletor. And as usual, right, we'll throw up some PPGs on there. So we've got the pop price guide right there above it. I think we can make this one just a little bit bigger here. Let's see. Is it going to go any bigger, any bigger, any bigger? Nope, not any bigger. All right. Well, so that's about as big as it's going to go without probably messing everything else up. So Skeletor, so this is the 10-inch Skeletor. I actually had a couple of these come in. I now only have one left. I did end up selling the other one, but this one is going to stay with the collection. I think it just pops, looks awesome. You can actually take like a UV light or a black light and shine against it, and his torso kind of glows. And we will also look at that down the road. I'm going to be doing a Funko glow thing, so I'm going to find all of my glow pops. We'll get them together. We'll turn all the lights out in the studio, and we're going to make them glow, and it's going to be awesome. So we've got Skeletor here. And again, so he's coming out like 120. He did come out, you know, started at 30. I'll call it $35 because you had to pay for shipping. But Skeletor came in, and Skeletor just looks awesome. So that's why we've got him out here up top. But we're going to move him to the side. He's kind of big, so I got to move him out of the way along with little Skeletor to put back on the shelf. And then we're going to go over, I got a whole bunch, as you can kind of see right here. We're going to go over all these pops, and then we're going to open up the boxes. So again, we've got a nice little day planned. And, you know, Superman right here. That could be important later. I just don't know what's all coming. So, Skeletor back on the shelf. Skeletor is going to make it to the big shelves behind me. I've got to do a little rework to get him up there. All right, and we will put little Skeletor here just for now. Right, kind of crazy called little Skeletor because he's still quite a big pop. And now, slide that forward because, right, so no more 10-inch pops at this point. So now we can really guide this back down, so that way we can really focus in on the new pops. So right out the gate, bam! We can zoom in even more. What? Be great. So I think right about there looks good. Yeah. So this is hologram Rick, and so a lot of these I got out of a majority of what we're about to see. Was actually from group Pop Nation with them, and some really great people on there. Between Aaron and Fernando and Lisa and Casey. Then there's also Jeremy on there. Sean, and then Sean. And then there's another Sean. There's Amy. There just so many great people. Holly. And I'm just, you know, Roberto's on there. Jocelyn. Again, the list just keeps going on and on. But a really good group of people. Again, with Pop Nation. And I've been getting a lot of stuff through with them. And tonight we're just going with an Ace Pineapple to start. I do enjoy the Ace Pineapple. It is very pineapple-y. Which is good, right? A lot of times, if you get a cider, it could have just a little bit of the flavor, and some are a little overbearing. This one would be overbearing, except for the fact that I like it. So, for me, it works out great. So, the fun thing about the Rick, hologram Rick clone, now this was a Hot Topic exclusive, it does glow in the dark, but the box number is 666, right? So, you know, Rick himself, to come out to be a little bit of a 666 number, is pretty awesome. So, I believe it's going to be this one here. Yeah, so it doesn't say glow in the dark on that part, but it is a Hot Topic exclusive. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the right one. But again, this one, it's chipping in at $11. And again, for the value-wise, we're not as concerned. We're just kind of looking at what's there, have some fun with it. And again, I like to share the values with you, because for those that collect, it can sometimes be intriguing because, cool, you know, I was wondering how much that cost, but now I know. And for those that don't collect, it'll give you an idea of what's out there. So there's everything from, right, we saw a Pedro that was $4. And then We've seen Flux, right? So the Freddy Flux that was like $300. So it's a really wide range of pops depending on which ones you want. And so that's why we like to show a little PPG, give you an idea. But we'll move along because we got so many to go through. We're just going to go a little bit quicker here. We'll move him back out of the way. Next up, we're just going to go, again, I don't have them in much of a particular order other than the last one that we're going to look at. I think it looks pretty awesome. So that one is actually picked out with purpose. But, so on here we've got Bane. There's not a lot of Bane pops, so we're going to just put in Bane. On here, Bane's coming in at $135. And again, condition matters on the pops. I tell you what, I'm going to lower the light on this side. So this is where we try not to knock stuff over live on stream, because it's great for you, but it's bad for me. So we're going to lower this light down. It's going to give us, oh, look at that, so much better. Perfect. Yeah, we're trying to light a little bit of the back, and we realize, hey, you can't see the pop anymore. So if you look, yeah, Bane's coming in. Bane's coming in at $135. That's a really nice price point for a pop. And so this one was released in 2012, and as part of it is the fact that with your older releases, there were only a certain number that were made, right? Because pops were not quite as, popular at that point in time. And then also to still be around, right? Because a lot of people will take them out of boxes and you lose boxes, stuff like that. So this one in the box, $135 again. Condition has a little bit to do with it, or the box is not in perfect shape. At the same time, super awesome. Super. All right, next up, we're just going to go Freddy Funko. Freddy Funko. So this one it's a Space Freddy, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll just put in Freddy Space. I think that'll get us in the right direction. Is it this? No, it's not that one. So is it Freddy Space or Freddy Robot? So 07 Freddy. Trying to think if he says anything on him. I don't think he does. But he does have the pistol. So that's going to be we'll do Freddy Pistol. What? Alright. I know it's under Freddy Astronaut, though. I know we can find him under Freddy Astronaut. There we go. So it's Freddy Funko with a ray gun. It's not a pistol. It's a ray gun. Alright, so this particular Freddy Funko here. Hello, everyone. So this particular pop, $27. It's Freddy Astronaut. I think it's a really fun one. I started getting Freddy Funkos a little bit late into my collection, and now it's like I see a Freddy Funko and I just go, oh, I want that one. It's a Freddy. So I'm still at that point in the collecting stage. What I've seen is that people will tend to collect some of them, and then they end up starting to kind of rehome. They'll keep some that are like, oh, this one's important for this reason, and they kind of rehome some of the others, unless you're trying to collect all the Freddy Funkos. But let me tell you, it is difficult to collect all the Freddy Funkos because he's been around for so long, so there's so many of the pops. And they use Freddy in a lot of kind of mashups that are really expensive. So somebody like your multi-$1,000 pops actually are Freddy pop that's a mashup with a licensed character or character. So this is Freddy, Astronaut with a ray gun. And we're going to go a little out of order, because we have another Freddy Astronaut. So this one actually I believe is called Freddy Robot, if I'm not mistaken. Of course. Why would it be there? Why would it be there? Let's see. Freddy Space. I think that's what we had in last time. There we go. So this one, really neat. Again, a little bit different. This guy, he's got the flag. It's the black. It's a spatial robot, so I don't know why it didn't come up before when we put in Freddy Robot. But with that, he's coming in at $35. And again, I got all these in like 1 week. So it was really fun to receive him in. So we will put him here. All right, next up, we got the cat himself. We've got Garfield. Now this is Garfield, but it's something unique about him is that this particular Garfield was a Funko shop exclusive. So his mug actually says "I hate Mondays" on it. So the regular Garfield has his arms crossed, right? No mug, and the one from the store, from Funko itself, actually has the mug with him. $34. I believe the pop originated about $15. And cool thing about it was actually I won this pop, and I actually have one in my collection already. If you look right here, I believe that is the same exact pop. So I already had one in the collection. I got this one as well. So I'm debating whether or not to take this one out of the box. As you know, I've got Widowmaker, Overwatch Widowmaker, Loot Crate exclusive out of the box. And so Garfield may make it out of the box just because, for the most part, I collect in box, but we'll see. I mean, it is an exclusive pop, so probably not. But you never know. All right. Next up, we'll just kind of clear the ones off the top, and then we will start moving them over. But we have the Tick. Now, this was a convention exclusive, a shared exclusive from the conventions, 527. Right, whenever you get the big numbers, so you just type in the number itself. So this one does glow in the dark. So this one will be part of our glow in the dark stream. And coming in at $14, there's a Barnes and Noble, but it was a summer convention exclusive that was over there. But I think it's really cool. I've watched the show some. It's fun. It was like one of those shows I was watching, and then I got out of the cycle of watching it, and now I don't really watch it that much anymore. But I may get back into it. I may start watching it again. It was pretty fun. All right. So, cool story on this guy, right? Pretty sure we all know who that is. If you don't know who it is, there's going to be a lot of movies you get to watch if you've never seen them before to catch up. So, this one right here, this is the Fall Convention Iron Man. And it's Iron Man, he's got the gauntlet on, right? So he's got, before he snaps. So he's got the gauntlet. But fun thing, I've got over 300 pops, right? There's over 300 of them behind me. And this is the first Iron Man pop I have. So this particular pop is the first Iron Man pop in the collection. And it was really cool. So when I got it, I was like, oh, this is actually great for me. I don't have them already. So here he is. So we've got Iron Man in the collection. This particular pop comes out to be $26 if you were just kind of off the street, if you will. So next up, guess what? I think you're seeing a little bit of a trend here. There are quite a few glow in the dark pops that I've had come in, and so that's part of the reason to do the glow stream. Also, I think it would just be really cool. Mix it up a little bit. So this particular one, now this is Mitsuki, I believe is the correct pronunciation. So it's Sage Mode, Hot Topic exclusive. This one is from 2020. So that is one. And now I don't know why it says due 2026-1 because he's here. So I don't know. They may have the date a little bit wrong, or some things may have come out a little bit early. But really cool. It's going to have it on the stream. And again, coming in at $17, not bad for a pop. Sort of, usually they probably at Hot Topic, a lot of people use Hot Cash as well to get pops and to get other stuff from Hot Topic. So if you were buying them in the store, probably got them for less, and then ultimately, so now you gain some value, right? Because you've bought them for either a buy 3 get 1, buy 2 get 1. You may have been able to use some hot cash, or maybe you didn't pay anything for this particular pop, but the value comes out at $17, which is awesome. Now, if you remember, we started the stream, we had the very big Skeletor, the 10-inch Skeletor, which is still right here, and then we had a little Skeletor there, but now we also have Buzz Off to be able to go with the collection, number 759. Bam! 759. So Buzz Off coming in. This was an ECCC, so that is Emerald City Comic Con. So that's out in Seattle. Actually, this year it got canceled. I think it got canceled just because of the pandemic. But Emerald City Comic Con. This is Buzz Off, Masters of the Universe. And suddenly my Master Universe collection is getting bigger, even though that wasn't the intent to begin with. But I think it also just kind of looks cool. And then it looks like a bee is pretty neat. So we've got this one here. What's up, Vass? Vass underscore is in the chat. So Vass, we are, I don't know if you caught the beginning of the stream, we're going to go over a bunch of the pops that I had come in that I wasn't able to stream the opening of those pops. And then we're going to get into the boxes. So I've got 4 boxes behind me that are going to be really awesome to go through. But that's all right. We've gone over Iron Man, the Tick, 2 Freddy Funkos. There's a Freddy Funko with the ray gun and Freddy Funko Space Robot. We've gone over Bane. We've gone over Garfield. We've gone over Mitsuki. And we've gone over Rick, Hologram Rick. And so we are making our way through. I'm trying not to block the light. Let's see. Maybe if we lay these guys flat up here. Right. So if you look, there's Bane right there. Bane was coming in. I think Bane was coming in at 135. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Bane was coming in at 135. So that was a really cool pop there. All right. You know what? We're going to save these 2. We're going to put these down here for right now. So. All right. Next up. So I'm not a like a Dragon Ball Z fan, right? And it's not that I don't like them. I've not really seen it, right? Just being dead honest. I haven't watched a bunch of it. You. Wait, I'm trying to remember what the line is now. The Batman line. You know, you were trained in the darkness. I was born into it. So I'm Batman. So we've got right here the Super Saiyan Vegeta. Don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it is the gold chrome edition of it. It was the San Diego Comic-Con Tour Tokyo exclusive. And with this one, I think the gold pops look cool. I've got some of them. I'm actually some Marvel gold pops that I'm going to be removing from the collection. But this guy's going to stay in for a little while. He's got a Toy Tokyo sticker, which I like. Toy Tokyo, I think they've got some good exclusives out there. And again, there's Dragon Ball Z. I got several Dragon Ball Z's pops now. I'll hold on to it for a little bit, but probably it's going to be one of those things that makes its way back out of the collection. Maybe it was like a kind of a group or a bulk pack type thing. All right. So, let's jump right over here. Since we've got music playing anyways. DJ Sona. Concussive. So this is from, I believe it's League of Legends. Let's see. I know Sona comes up. Yep. So this one, DJ Sona, Concussive from League of Legends, coming in at $43. It was an exclusive to the League of Legends World Championship and released in 2016. And so this one, I thought it looked pretty cool. It was actually, I'd made it to like a pretty high tier of this particular thing that I was doing. And I ended up getting a couple from that tier that were pretty awesome. Delicious. All right. So, we're going to move a couple of these out of the way. Again, we're just going to make a little bit of room. After I get done with the top row here, let's actually move these guys back. Yeah, you can't see all the way anyway. So, all right. Bam! Next up. See? You can no longer say I don't have any hair because I've got a hair bear. So this was a Funko Shop exclusive hair bear. I wonder how many 136s there are. There we go. Funko Shop exclusive. You'll see the sticker on that particular one. Now that's the hair bear yellow. Yeah. All right. So coming in at $38. I just thought he looked really cool. It was one of those kind of pick from the group on there. And that's what I picked. So I think it looks neat. Has hair. You know. I don't exactly. I think there are some other. Yeah. There's some other hair bears. There's a brown bear. Blue bear. And again, if you look, like some of these are from San Diego Comic-Con itself. That particular one, though, that we have is actually a Funko Shop exclusive. But coming in at $38, it's actually really good. The price there. So a little bit of shelf dust, but that just means that they were hanging out and around. All right, we're gonna go to a pretty cool one here. So Captain America, Funko Pop. I'm trying to see. It's probably best to put the number in because anytime you put like Captain America in, you're gonna get like 1,000 different pops, right? Because it's not just Captain America; it's also going to be all the associated pops to that franchise. So this one was an ECCC, so Emerald City Comic Con exclusive, released 2017, and Captain America World War II, right? Spring Convention, coming in at $70. I mean, still just a great, super cool pop. I think I got this pop in the same one that I got Bane. So, Captain America, this one's going to stay in the collection for a little while here. Yeah, could I turn around and sell him, tomorrow? Yes, right? Because he's definitely, he sells. If we click over here, you'll see 37, 35, 31, right? This pop is selling a high of $100. So there's definitely a great desire for this pop. But to me, look, it's not always just about the value and trying to resell. I like the pop. I think he's really cool. So he's going to stay in there. I might, maybe I'll mix it up and I'll put him next to like American McCree. Maybe I'll do like a whole America section in there. So we'll move him out of the way. All right. In a second, we're going to start moving some of these guys back to the back table. But all right. Next up, you talking to me? Well, I look like a clown to you? You talking to me? So Travis Bickle from Taxi Driver. So Travis comes in at $50. Look, a really cool thing about that particular pop, and of course there's some other things there. So this particular pop, really big shout out over to Sean with Pop Nation. Sean did a giveaway. He was doing some laughs, and after all of that, it was a giveaway to a lot of people that participated. And also shout out to Amy T. So I'll just say Amy T and Lisa N. And the shout outs for them. I think Amy had won it, and Amy had already had somebody did something really nice for her, so she was like, hey, give that back to that other person. And that other person, Lisa, was like, you know what, I already hit something really big. Hey, let's pass it over to Lewis. Lou's been in here with us a bunch, and we were all playing the same games together. So big shout out to both of them. Sean was doing the giveaway. Amy actually won it and passed it over to Lisa, and Lisa said, look, I did really well, so I'm gonna pass it back over to Lou. And then I said thank you. Right at that point. So after that point, I was not fortunate enough to win something else, because my goal was, if I get something else, I was actually going to pass the love along down the line, right? It's a really, really cool family there with Pop Nation. So but yeah, this one's pretty cool. Travis Bickle, just nice. So very, very awesome there. And now, like I said, I'm going to slide some of these other ones forward, so that way we can move some of these back. We'll keep those actually on there. Now I know you're going to see the back of me, but there's not really that much more hair back there. I know, it might be shocking at this point, because you would think, where did it go? All right. So we've got the next row getting ready to come up. And then, again, we've got about 12 more things to go over. Right? So 12 more things. I told y'all, it's been busy. Oh man, I was going, so I don't actually get deliveries here I don't get deliveries to the studio. I actually have them shipped to a box. And I pick them up there. Look, part of it is just security, right? Don't put your address out there, right? Have it shipped somewhere. You go there, pick them up. And then additionally, somebody's there to sign for them. I know it's going to end up indoors. At the studio, if they leave it outside, I've got to worry about, does the package walk away? Is it raining? And so down here, since it rains all the time, that is actually something to be concerned with. So, move these guys back over here. We're going to make a little bit of room. Yeah. Maybe we'll put Captain America where he's less likely to fall. Alright, same thing with DJ. Alright. Next up. Bam! Becky Lynch. So, for anybody that follows WWE, Becky Lynch was, I think, a 3-time champion. And for anybody that follows along with me over here, now this is not this one. It's actually it's a different version of it. So it's this one here. This one comes in $8. WWE Becky Lynch. Now I have Ric Flair. I've got Charlotte Flair. I've got Sting. I've got oh, it's a 2-pack with Sting that I think I have over there, but he's blocked for me. And I know we went over this last time. It's not Flair and Sting, I don't think. So now I have to look at Sting. I know it's a 2-pack. Oh, Lex Luthor, or Lex Luger and Sting. So we've got those. We also have the gold and regular versions of Ric Flair and Charlotte Flair. And so I had a chance to pick up Becky Lynch. Got her. I've got The Rock. Got John Cena. The wrestling ones, they're going to stay in the collection for a little bit. I may end up kind of flipping those back out again as a wrestling set, something like that, and putting them out there. But Becky Lynch is here, and I thought, overall thought was pretty cool. See, now I realize that I've got to move a couple of these out of the way. So I don't want to give away. I know, you could see it over on that. There we go. Put the hand there. So. Alright. Next up. I also don't want to run into him with the chair. So, this guy, super cool. So it's Sam. But Sam is a Funko exclusive. So we've got, so which ones look interesting? I'm trying to think how we can, if there's a good way to look up Sam. I'm going to see if I can do Sam and then green. I think that'll get us there. Here we go. Yep. So this is Sam. Sam's got the barbecues. It's somebody had pointed out the ones that got moved. I know, right? They are. And they're going to be not just in this stream, they're going to be in a future stream as well. Who's Sam? So Sam's actually just from Funko Shop itself. So it's Barbecue Sam. He's got just barbecue stuff on the back. But it is, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it is just a fantastic plastic kind of exclusive. It does say Funko 20-year Funiversary. So it's a 20-year Funko thing. Now, there are several versions of Sam out there, but yeah, spastic plastic, which is just part of the Funko line itself. I do not know the Funko lore. Now, I will say there is, last I heard, they were supposed to be coming up with a Funko movie. And so that's where I think we're going to see a lot of these spastic plastic characters in. And with that, I think it's also going to drive... it should drive some value, and it'll drive some variance, right? But if you put a, there's supposed to be a, so Vance asked over on Twitch about a movie, yeah. So last I heard, and I wonder if it's going to, all right, well, that's a thing. Funko movie. So, that's Baby Groot. Funko Pop the movie. Here we go, it's officially happening. So... Warner Brothers Animation. So, yeah. 2021, it looks like. Obviously, I would imagine that may be changed. But look, you have the Lego movies. You have the Lego games. Right? And you could easily, it's just the character, hitbox, if you will, the FPS games. To put them in the game. So, yeah. So, or just look at NBA Jams. They all had, gigantic heads. There's a mode you can put in. Model? Character model. Yeah, that too. Okay. You're actually... Yeah. You are correct. It is character model. That is way more accurate than than hitbox for a pig holding ham. Which is also pretty unique. Now, these next two, really excited about. Really, really, really excited about these next two. I'm excited about all of them, right? They're fun. I like Funko, obviously. So for me, this is all fun. Chester Cheetah, Hollywood exclusive. So Chester Cheetah, Hollywood exclusive. So I'd wanted a Chester Cheetah in my collection. But the Hollywood exclusive, this one here, he's holding a bag of Cheetos. Right, so if you look, this one, $11. I'm pointing at the screen like, oh, look at the screen. The one that's $11, it's Chester Cheetah. He's got the sunglasses on, but he just kind of got his hands crossed. The one from, so it's a Funko Hollywood. They have a store in Hollywood, and he has the bag of Cheetos there. Now, you did not get extra food with him, much like the Funko sodas. You don't get soda with him. But this one, so remember DJ Sona? I actually won Chester in the same raffle. So it was like Chester was first, and then I got it back to that level again. Got that one, and I was like, well, that's awesome. So I wanted a Chester Cheetah Pop. I wanted a something from the Funko store, and ultimately I got both. Right? You can't. That's a win, as they say. So win win now. So that was super awesome. I was really, really excited to get that one. Let's see, 28. That's tomorrow. Got a couple things that are pinging on my other screen here. All right. Cool. Just making sure where we're at on that. But yeah, I was really excited about getting Chester, and not only did I get him, but so that was in Roberto's game of Funko, but in Sean's game, I actually ended up getting a Hollywood Freddy. So Hollywood Freddy again is another one that you can only get over Hollywood. Let's see, Hollywood Freddy. So Hollywood Freddy coming in at $47. Now there's Big Boy, there's Marilyn Monroe, there's quite a few Hollywood Funko Pops that are exclusive to Hollywood Funko. But if you go for the Big Boy, I'll let you know right now. Let's see, Big Boy, put him in. So this one I have, right? So I've got the 20th anniversary. This one I do not have. This was the San Diego Comic-Con 2016, only 480 of them, $1,000 pop. I do not have in the collection. I do know somebody that has it though. Then there's the Ad Minis. Now there is Big Boy with sunglasses. Now I want you to look at this pop here real quick. Big Boy with sunglasses, but notice he's holding the burger, right? So that one's valued at $160. Now there's a 10-inch Big Boy. I've got that one right behind me. If you look right here, right? So we got 10-inch Big Boy. Then this is Freddy Funko. So remember I said that I do a lot of Freddys with a matchup. So that one's $260. I may actually have to get that one. But if you look here, now this one's coming in at $105. Now if you notice, this is sunglasses, but no burger. No burger. So what's happening is that this one, they released it out again. So you have this one up here. Sorry, I went a little bit too far. So you have this one that's $160, right? Because this was a limited release. And then you have the one with no burger. And what's happening is that there are people that are out there that are selling Big Boy from the Funko Hollywood, and they're correct. They're advertising it correctly. But there's people that are overpaying for him because they're thinking it's the limited release. This particular one, my understanding, is going to be a regular pop at Hollywood, Funko Hollywood, at their store. So if you're getting the one without the burger, maybe no burger is just that cool. Nope. It is cool. But don't pay the $105 for it. It's going to be a regular one out there. I think they're just going to keep producing it as a fun. You went to the store. Don't pay the $105. I imagine we're going to look. I guess that not a lot of sales are like $160, right? It started at $160, then you got the $104, even though it's only one sold there. But again, it is a pop that they're going to be carrying, and so to me that means the value of it's going to drop down as people start to realize it's not that limited. Where this one with the burger is limited, and I actually think the price on this one may actually drive higher because of the interest in, oh no, I got one, I have to have the other one. So again, if you're going for the Big Boys, and they don't sell them at the Big Boy restaurants, which is a little confusing, at least not that I'm aware of. So we've got about 7 more to go through. Look, we didn't even open a box yet. I've got 4 boxes right behind me. It should be 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12 pops behind me that we're still going to go through and open the box and we're going to look at. So what I want to show you here, I do have a little bit of a collection of rock candies. And this particular one, so it is, I guess technically, I don't know if it actually is from Funko rock candy. You usually see it with it. And I'm going to switch over the camera here. If you look right in this area now, these are all rock candy brand figures, if you will. So this particular one, it's a Judy Jetson, and it was limited to, I believe, 2,000 pieces. So let me just put a Judy. I think there's a little bit of a limited number of them, but yeah. So it comes in at $16. I think I got it for after shipped. They're called hitboxes. And this particular one limited 2,000 pieces. Again, I think I've overpaid just a little bit on it by a couple dollars, but I wanted it. Right? It's limited. Again, it's part of a line that I do collect some. I don't collect all of it, but I collect the ones that I think look cool. So now, let's move Judy out of the way. Freddie Funko out of the way. Chester Cheetah out of the way. Sam out of the way. Becky Lynch out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Target exclusive Captain America. Target exclusive Blacklight Thor. Target exclusive Blacklight Iron Man. And Target exclusive Blacklight Doctor Strange. So these are, it's part of the new Blacklight line. They are going to be doing, I believe they're going to be doing a Blacklight Batman, which obviously we're going to have to get. We'll see if they're in the pop guide yet for these particular ones. Just put down as Blacklight because I know it's a limited type of line, but it's kind of a new thing they're going to be putting out there. Look, I think they're going to be putting, I don't want them to do every pop in Blacklight, but at the same time, there's probably some that will look super awesome, like these do. And when we do the glow pops, we're also going to go through and look at these with the UV lights. Yeah, see, I don't see them in here yet. Yeah, so it just came out about a week ago or so. But we've got these. I've got all four. There is a Blacklight Spider-Man, but you had to get the Spider-Man shirt combo. And I just did not realize that was a thing at the time. I actually used a service to go pick some up for me. So that way I wasn't out at the store. And got them, and had I realized, I would have said, yes, please get me the Spider-Man ones as well. So the Spider-Man ones came with the shirt. But, yeah, so we had the Blacklight Pops. It was actually, so Mrs. Hand, who helped build the pirate ship the other day on stream, Mrs. Hand is actually the one who said, hey, why don't we see if the shipping service will go out and get them? And they did. So, next up. Bam, we're going through these a little bit quick because we got a really, really, really exciting one coming up. So this is Batman. This is both purple and this is purple and blue. I'm going to put Batman. So Entertainment Earth is the one. Perfect. So we're going to have them here. So we've got purple. Purple's coming in at $16, which is really, really awesome. And then we also have the blue one coming in at $11. These are Entertainment Earth exclusives. They are the only Entertainment Earth pops that I currently have. Purple looks like he's leaning. Yep. Yeah, he's leaning a little bit, and I didn't want to crush him to put him back where he needs to go. Hey, there we go. All right. Still kind of looking... Nope. All right. That's the way he fits. He is in there, though. He's in there now. Sometimes you gotta give it a little love tap. But these two pops, there was a primarily Batman and some Jokers in this particular game I was in with Aaron. So Aaron, with an E. Aaron was running it, and really, really cool. I've actually participated in quite a few things that he's doing, and was super awesome. Was able to get these two pops in there. And then, ladies and gents, this pop coming up. Huh, okay, that's how you do it. Bam. You'll notice hard stack. This is Chrome Pink New York City Comic-Con limited. I believe it was 1,500. So we will do pink Chrome Batman. Folks, $510. This is now the most expensive pop. Sorry for bending over. These are my tickets that actually came out of the top. You'll notice that the top of the protector is magnetic, which is really cool, but nice hard stack. But yeah, this guy, that guy is pretty baller. So $510, and the value actually jumped recently. I think somebody had, somebody bought 600, 500 this in the last 7 days. So value's been spiking on this one. But yeah, that's why I saved this for the end of what we already know we have. Now I've got some other boxes behind me. We're going to go through those. I'm going to put these guys all back on the shelf here. We are real quick. We'll keep Batman up here for a moment. Judy's going back over there. All right. So right now, just about put things on shelf to move them back and out of the way, right? We don't want to knock anything over. So we're just filling in spaces. Okay, there goes in back. DJ, Iron Man there. So for anybody wondering, I still have to go through and get my glow-in-the-dark pops out, so when we do the glow one, we can. Spike because they heard you got one. Exactly. That's what it was. They were like, oh, snap. There's one that's never going back into circulation. Right? So the fewer of them that are in circulation, right, the less they're out there. So we've got, remember where he was? There. You can go there. A couple Batman pops. We'll put over here next to Joker, Death and Family. Alright. Garfield can go back over here. And again, these shelves, a lot of my shelves are 3 pops deep. So when I say I've got like 300, the reason that if you're just counting going left to right, you don't see 300. Well, because they're stacked, you know, this particular shelf, it's 3 deep. You've got 3, 3, 3, so you got 9, 9, 9, 27 just in that area. So, buzz off. It's going right back there. All right. And again, we're just moving these out of the way, so that way we can open up. We'll show you the boxes. We'll go through them. All right, Bane's going to go here. All right, Sam can go next to Bane. All right, and then we've got Batman's got to go back on the shelf again. I think it just looks super sweet. If you notice, a lot of the more expensive pops are actually on a shelf, not stacked on other pops, and that's because obviously we don't want them to fall. So, bam. This is what we're going to go through. We're going to open up all these guys today. We're going to have some fun with it. So, as we open them up, we'll take a look. We'll take a look at the PPG on there. And, all right. Sweet. Finally, one that doesn't have the label on the crease. So I should be able to cut into it. Remember, sharp things. Don't cut yourself. Always pull the box as you're cutting the tape. Pull the box away from what's inside, so that way you don't cut into the Funko itself. Right? The last thing you want to do is split down the box and then damage what's on the inside. So I will tell you again, the big box, I know what's in that one because I was kind of keeping track of it coming through. And but these other ones, I know things that are coming in. I don't know which one's which. Knife time. Exactly. All the time is knife time. All right, so packed well. You'll notice in here it's Chalice Collectibles box. So we've got a box in a box, which is good. Anytime you put like a sorter in, is nice. It helps protect what's inside the box. And yes. So another shout out for Sean here with Pop Nation. Jareth. So if you've ever seen The Labyrinth, so this is Jareth from The Labyrinth, and it is the Think Geek exclusive, so the glitter version of it. Oh yeah, the glitter pops. I don't know if you can. I don't know if he pops very much there in the light, but it is a glitter one, and it's Jareth from there. So really, really cool. And the great thing is, when somebody packs something really nice or really well, save the packing. That way, when you got to ship something yourself, you can do it. All right, next up, let's see. We're going to open this one second, because I don't know if there's one or two in there. This one should only have one in it. Yep, so this is also Pop Nation. I believe I know what this one is. Knife time. Let's see. So again, we've got the pulling away from the box, just in case. I know the person that packed this, so I know they pack well, they understand, they get it. Right, some bubble wrap there, so I wasn't as worried about going into it. So this one, really, really neat. What you're going to see, it's going to look a little bit hazy because it still has the protection on the soft pack or soft protector. So it's going to be it's going to look a little cloudy, but the reason for that, we'll peel it off here. So I just have to go through and actually take it off of the whole soft protector. Right? So eventually we'll just go through, and while I'm going through them, I'll take it out of the soft protector and get the rest of it out of there. But so this is Freddy Funko, and it is the Make-A-Wish Freddy. So yep, Freddy Funko, Make-A-Wish Freddy Funko. I think it's really cool. There was 500. The value is 34. I paid a little bit more than that for it by the time you add shipping and everything in. But to me, it was one that I really, I saw it was actually in an auction, and I think Make-A-Wish adds a really good value, a social value. And look, I know when I bought it, that money didn't go directly to Make-A-Wish. But with that said, I still think having the pop, being able to show the pop from time to time when I do a Freddy video or something like that, I think helps to bring some eyes to the organization. And because overall, look, I don't know all their history, but I think overall there's a value to what they do. Make-A-Wish Foundation, Freddy Funko. And again, like I said, there comes a time when you start seeing every Freddy Funko. You're like, I want that one. So we've got 2 more boxes. Obviously, that one's got a bunch in it. I think that one should have 8 pops in there. Now our hope is that all those 8 pops came in amazing condition. So, right. We'll cut it over here. So this one here, now this one's coming over here from Casey. Hey, what's up? Is it Sunny Boy? Shawnee Boy? I think it's Shawnee Boy 218 over there on Twitch. What's up? Oh, this is great. This is, you know what? This pop is so good. So good. I'm gonna show you all this one last. It's gonna be, stay till the end. Catch this one last. Now Shawnee, I don't know if you were on earlier, but Shawnee, did you see the Batman pop from earlier? So let me know in the chat if you saw him earlier or not. If not, I will bring the Batman pop back out. It is, out of all the pops I have, it is the one that carries the most value. But the cool thing is, it's not like oh, sweet, you just joined. Well, here's the thing. It's not always just about the value of the pop in my world, right? It's just having fun ones. I did not pay the value of this pop. I won it in a raffle. But with that said, I'm going to bring it back up here for you. We had them on the shelf. So this is the New York City pink chrome Batman. And that one runs in, right now, just because it's been going up in value, it's like $5.10. But this one's super nice. Hey, Jungle Jack coming in over there from YouTube. I said Jungle Jack. I'm sorry about that. It's Judge Jack. I was thinking of like Rumble in the Jungle, right? Because I watch some boxing stuff and stuff like that on YouTube. You'll see like great knockouts. So Judge Jack over on YouTube. Sean over on Twitch. We got Vass over on Twitch. And I'm just having a little bit of pineapple there, but we're going to switch over to another one, and that's just kind of to wet the palate, right? Because I'm talking a lot. But howdy, howdy, howdy. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for watching. So for those just joining the stream, what I'm going to do while I'm opening up this box, right, we got at least 8 pops in here. What we like to do is I like to show the PPG value of the pops. Most of the pops that I have, I've either bought directly at the store, in an auction, in a raffle, something like that. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I was super happy to win it. I actually won Entertainment Earth Blue and Entertainment Earth Purple Batman in the same raffle over time. But yeah, this particular pop, just, you know, yeah, it's pretty awesome. More knife time, exactly. By the way, if I drop the pink one on the ground, you're gonna see knife time. It's just gonna be just me just stabbing myself in the leg. It'll be amazing. But yeah, we're not hoping for that type of knife time. All right. So what is it? BBTS. All right. Well, whatever that is, somebody bought something for someone. All right. And again, there is after we go through this box, there is one more box that we're gonna pull that pop out last, and I tell you what, the reveal on it is gonna be awesome. So now we're gonna put Batman back on the shelf again. As I slide around, I do not want to run into Batman over there. So, all right. Oh, these were packed pretty well. Well, I can't show you because then you'll know what they all are. Mickey Mouse. Bam. So, Mickey Mouse, there is 2 different versions of this particular Mickey Mouse. So we'll put in Mickey Mouse. I know there's a bunch of Funko Pops with them. I'm just hoping that we can find some of them a little bit easier. Let's see. No, I don't think that's the orange one. I think it's I think that one's called Peach. Might be this one. So, yeah, I think it's the Peaches and Cream. I think this particular one is Peaches and Cream. Just gonna tell us about. Nope. So there was a release with, I believe it was New York City Comic Con, and then there's a release just out of Funko Shop itself. This particular one is the Funko Shop release. So I believe the other ones have a little bit of maybe a little more value to them because of the sticker, if you will. But these actually won in an auction. And you're gonna see a theme here, right? Let's move Freddy out of the way. Let's move Jareth out of the way. Peaches and Cream to the side. Right, so we've got 14. All these are between, you know, 14 and like $10, $9, $12 or in that size. So like this particular one's $13. It's the pink and purple Funko Shop exclusive. Next up. So this was actually like for a lot. This was not a lot, like, oh, it cost a lot. It was a lot of pops, so it was 8 pops all together, and you're bidding on it that way. This one comes in at $10 for the blue and green. This one's pretty fun. So this is one of the do-it-yourselves. So that Mickey was there as well. I think we saw it on here. Yep, here it is. So this one, $21 for do-it-yourself Mickey. I am not going to paint them, but you never know. I could take it out and end up painting it. Maybe we'll do that on a stream or something like that. We'll get some paints. I also have a do-it-yourself Bob Ross. I have 2 of the do-it-yourself Bob Ross, so maybe I'll take one of those out and paint one of those. Happy little trees. Happy little trees. This one here. Where is he at? Here we go. So this one is the orange and teal. Orange and teal coming in at $15. Then now this one is the one that we were looking at earlier that kind of looks like it's mistaken with the peach cream. Oh, this is exciting. Oh man. Are you all ready for something super, super neat? Yeah, this one's going to be up here. Right, so this is going to be orange and yellow, right? It's only $9, but I can tell you right now, this one has a value of $9.02. I don't know why it was shipped with 2 pennies. So, I don't know why anybody ships it with 2 pennies, but hey, straight cash money, yo. All right. So now we got the green and yellow. I do not know if that's... Oh, by the way, so this one right here, this Diamond Mickey, we actually have Diamond Mickey back here. It's just, I don't know exactly where. So it is on the wall, the Diamond Mickey, but this one here is kind of blue and green. Here we go, $12 green and yellow. I don't know why I said blue. I'm not colorblind. I can see colors. Is there, and then the last one is the purple. This one's purple and blue. So let's see, purple and blue. I think it's a little. It's right here. Nope, that's the blue green. How much did you win it for? That is a great question, and I will answer it. Right? Some people don't like to share that information. I don't mind putting it out there. This one's $13. So all told, at the time that I won the auction about a week ago. It ended up, the value of all of the pops, all 8 of these pops, was about $107. I ended up. So, shipping, everything included, I believe was 70 something. Now I'm trying to remember how I paid, so I could look it up for you to give you the exact amount. Nope, it's not that one. Let's go over to activity. I don't remember if I did PayPal or if I did Venmo on it. That one's there. There you go. So, the value of all of them together at the time was $107, and I ended up paying $78, right? So $78, that included shipping, for them to come over. So I thought it was really good value. I believe it is all the colors. So what we'll do, we'll just go up here to the top, and we'll just scroll through. You know what? I think, I don't know if I have that many. I think I have the other Mickey. So as we scroll down, we've got 1 with a color, 2 with a color, 3 with a color, 4 if we count the do-it-yourself, 5 with the color, 6, 7, 8. No, there's a 9th one. Oh, you know what? This is a 10-inch. So we don't have the 10-inch. But yeah, so there's 8, not counting the 10-inch. Yeah, that's a different one. That's Mickey Mouse Blue. That was San Diego Comic-Con exclusive on there. Oh, so this particular pop here, the Skyliner. Here, I think if I change the camera angle. Let's see. Oh, you can't quite see. I'll grab it off the shelf. So I actually do have the Skyliner. It does help that I only live an hour or so. But at this house, I live about 2 hours away. That was exciting. If you're wondering, that's called a fan hitting the front of the box. And if that scared you, it scared me. If it didn't scare you, well, it still scared me. Yep. So there's the Skyliner. Still in the box, so $46 value. They sell about 40 or so. You think you have the gold diamond one? Yeah, the gold diamond one is pretty awesome. So that's Judge Jack over on YouTube saying he's got the gold diamond one. Yeah, I like the way they do the diamond ones. Okay, so here's the cool thing. So remember we were talking about the stickers being different. This is the New York City version of it. So yeah, so it looks like I do have all of the color variants of the regular size pops, but it is the Funko Shop version of it, not the New York City exhibition version of it. So yeah, we don't have the black and white one for 2000. That'd be a great one to have in the collection, but we don't have it. So as you can tell, the value of these ran about $12, $13 each. This one coming in at $31. So there's a little more value to the New York City stickers. But with that said, look, I'm super happy with the ones that I have. And now, let's move these guys out of the way. Put him right there. I told you all I was saving one pop for the end. So, packed super well. It's wrapped. It's in a hard stack, which is great. Slide this out. It's a great thing that I'm wearing this shirt today. Conan as Superman. So the ticket up there, that's the ticket that it's the ticket that I had in it to win it. So we'll move that out of the way so we can see the pop a little bit better. Come on, pop. There we go. Just move him out of the way. So there is the bottom of the stack is actually still in here. Yes, did win from Casey. So, yeah, so we got this one that was in Casey's Waff with Pop Nation on there. So one of the things that you'll notice in some of the hard stacks, you do have to look. Sometimes just a little piece of tape will help out, right? You put a little piece of tape on there; it'll keep the bottom from falling out. This particular pop stays in. Yeah, so we're gonna open up. It is a San Diego Comic-Con. I can tell by the sticker, but we'll do Conan Superman. Now, if you look behind me, you'll see I've got the Conan cereal right here. We got the orange Conan is on the shelf right here. We also have the Conan from his suit to pulling the shirt open, the Conan as a superhero. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those three, and then I'm going to put Conan as Superman right next to it. So this is Conan as Superman. The value on him is $70, but to me, look, I put this shirt on not knowing what was at the post office when I went to go pick him up, or at the box, and so the fact that Conan Superman came in on the day that I'm wearing Superman shirt on stream meant to be. I'm a fan of the show. I'm a fan of again, the mashups are awesome. This was Team Coco San Diego Comic-Con 2016. So it's 2016 Funko Pop. It was either Conan. So this particular WAF, there was Conan and Superman. Conan as a Stormtrooper. The Stormtrooper actually has a little more value to it. But again, as I told y'all, when I'm collecting for things that I like, things that I think are going to fit either in the collection, things that I like. And to me, Superman versus Stormtrooper, it was Superman, right? So if it was Conan as Darth Vader, right? Conan as Yoda, right? That baby, it'd be tough, right? But in this particular instance, Conan as Superman, it was kind of a no-brainer. I just, if the other one was 3 times the value, maybe you have to go that way. But otherwise, Superman winning. But yeah, so look, had a lot of fun. I am bouncing through different views, but we'll put this view back on. So look, thank you all for coming out. We've we kept it. It was just a little over an hour because we had a lot that we went through. Because we went through obviously a bunch that came in. Coming up, look, you can see Skeletor right there. Videos that we're gonna have coming up, we're going to go through. And again, by the way, I guess now is the right time. I think everybody's supposed to say like and subscribe, right? Like none of you have ever watched anything on the internet ever. So click the bell button so you can be notified when I'm live. Look, on the stream, we also play some video games. Vass, who's watching over on Twitch, it's VAS_. He streams as well. He streams on Facebook and YouTube, I believe, right now. But you'll see us playing Overwatch, Call of Duty. We'll play that. I do Funko Pop reveals. The other day, we did nano blocks and build a pirate ship. The pirate ship is actually right here, but it's super small. You can barely see it. But coming up, we're going to have Cryptozoic line. So one of the things that I like to collect, and I'm going to show you all one of them here. This one actually came in just the other day. We'll see how she fits on there, but it's Cryptozoic line. They do DC bombshells, and I've got I think about 20 or so of them of different variants. But this is Catwoman with the leopard print skin. We've got Catwoman coming in with with just her regular one. I think it's a Series 1. But we've got a bunch. There's some on the shelf over here. You can see obviously right here. There's we've got 10 right there, and I've got a bunch on the shelf underneath. So Cryptozoic line is one of the lines that I'm collecting as well. and I've just had a bunch of the exclusives come in. So we're going to go through. We're going to look at those. But we'll do that as its own stream. And then also again, we're going to do the glow pop stream. So we're going to get the UV light out. We're going to turn the lights in the studio off. We're going to show those up. You found a Superman. So Judge Jack said found a Superman Wacky Wobbler at a yard sale this morning. What? Now was it somebody that that like knew values of those, or was it at a garage sale where they were just kind of just getting rid of some stuff and you're like, oh my goodness, I know what that is? So definitely let me know in the chat, Judge Jack, if it was something that you knew what it was, they didn't, or they did, but it was like, look, I still got to get it. But yeah, so we're going to do a Funko Pop glow-in-the-dark stream where we'll turn the lights off in the studio, we get the UV light out, we'll show those. It'll be ghost stories. Also, we'll have the blacklight, Marvel blacklight pops out so we can look at those in the blacklight. Skeletor will come down off the shelf so we can look at him with the blacklight. Because there's a couple of... so The Rock, there's a gold The Rock that I have that while he is not... it's not supposed to do it, I don't think. But when you shine the UV light on him, the glasses glow. It was $1 Mitten box. Yeah, they didn't know what they had. I gotta look it up here. Let's see. Superman. Let's see. Superman Wacky. Right, let's see what comes up. There's the 4 set of them. Yeah, Wacky Wobbler. Let's see. Look, I'll throw it up here. Let me know if this is the one that you have. It's the Wacky Wobbler. Now that's a newer one. I think it's well, released 2016, so that one's a little while ago. But yeah, I mean, even for $1, but it looks like the Batman v Superman, or Justice League. No, Batman v Superman on that one. So on that one, still value Wacky Wobbler here. Now this one's 11. This is the DC Comics Superman Wacky Wobbler. This one's 19. The Man of Steel one. Not that one. Okay. Then we've got the Metallic. So Metallic's coming in at $55. Sheldon. I didn't even know they had a Sheldon one with the shirt on. Man of Steel Black Suit's coming at 11. Wacky Wobblers 13 for it's a mini wobbler. Right? Still wacky, but this one's mini. Sheldon Big Bang Theory again. So yeah, but those are really cool. I do not have any of the Wacky Wobblers yet. But look, I think you can tell if I come across something and it just looks kind of awesome, I'm happy to add it to the collection. I'm always a fan. So with that, we're going to go back over here. Ooh, Funko. So again, glow in the dark stream coming up. And we'll make sure we do that one at night so it's super spooky. And we'll take a look because I think some of the Mickeys may also shine. So yeah, I'm going to be in here one night, not on stream, just shining the flashlight against all the pops, see what stands out. And then we're going to do a Cryptozoic one. I've also got some more stuff coming in as well. And I've got, in addition to those 2 streams, we've got another stream that's going to come up. I've got from some mystery boxes that are coming in from Chrono Toys, mystery boxes, and Funky Bops. I went ahead and got another Funky Bops one. Chrono Toys. Let's see if I can. They still have it up there. Toys. So Chrono Toys. Just do me. Display one flip. There we go. So they did this limited time. So it was $20 a box. And so it's a mystery box. So it's a limit 2. So I got 2 of them. Interesting enough, right? They have the one there. So you think it's the $11 one, but you have to check and make sure it's not the metallic. Yeah, so if it is the metallic, Judge, so if you were looking at selling it, then the value of it, right, changes. Otherwise, if it's the metallic and you're keeping it, the story changes, right? Value changes if you're selling, the story changes if you're keeping. Only because it's that much cooler of a story. Which is, look, super awesome. Always buy them. If you find a Wacky Wobbler out there for $1, you buy it. I told my mom one time, I said, look, if you find a Funko Pop that has a Chase sticker on it, at a store regular price, no matter what, you buy it. I said, you just buy it. And she, of course, found one out in the wild when she was on a trip and bought it. It was a weaponized Rick, I think. And she gave it to me. She was so sweet. So this one came out. I got 2 of them. Now look, these are the top prizes, so you're not guaranteed to get one of those, but they are in the mix of ones that you can get. And then, then they have a bunch of kind of regular ones. But the really cool thing about this particular one, why I did it, each box contains either one exclusive or chase pop. So there's no commons in this. So we've got 2 of those coming in. That was the limit. I just went ahead and got 2. And then Funky Bops. Funky Bops. I think it's funkybops.com. It may redirect to funkybop.com. Oh, in case you're wondering why I'm using Edge right now, I play the music on Edge. I've got Chrome that's doing some other stuff on the other screen. So it's, yes, it's Microsoft product, but with that, oh, look at it, say big, join the website. Well, we're not going to do that right now. So it's under themed mystery box. Most definitely. That's also how I found the OG Genie and the Reggae Rasta at yard sales. Those are out of box though. Oh, that's sweet. No new Edge? I don't even know if there's a new Edge, to be honest with you, Vass. But yeah, I've not been to a lot of yard sales over this area, but I definitely, after the pandemic is over, I'll start going back to more. Maybe getting out there. So these boxes originally were $60, but they came down to $35. So when it was $60, I didn't buy any. At $35, I went ahead and I got 3 of these coming in. So I'm going to wait till I get all of the mystery boxes in. We're going to do the 2 Chrono Toys, and we're going to do the 3 of these. We'll have 5 boxes at least at that point in time that are mystery. A cool thing here, again, $30 guaranteed value, PPG value, if I'm not mistaken, is what they're using, as of 6/26. So as of yesterday, $30 value. So you're spending $35. It was free shipping, and look, if you lose $5, you lose $5. But you do have the opportunity to get some nice grails. The conditions grade 7.5 or higher. Keeping in mind that as the box damage, stuff like that, or the pop damage, will lower the value overall. This one, you pick your numbers and then they send them. So you're either going to get up to 2 Funko Pops per box, but no commons. So what they're trying to say is that if they send you one of the grails, they're not going to send you an extra pop with it. So I did Funky Bop before. I did 8 of their $10 boxes and ended up coming in under. So I spent $80 because it was, if you spent I think it was like over $70, over $75, you would get one free. Or not one free, but you got free shipping, right? And shipping was going to be almost as much as buying another one. So I ended up, I think on that I got about $67 worth of value. So spent 80, got about 67 worth of value. But they're mystery boxes. So on this one, because there was the guaranteed value of the $30 and I was spending $35, look, I probably wouldn't have done it for $60. But at $35, I figured that would be cool. Again, if you get one of the grails, one of the big ones, you're probably not getting the second pop, but otherwise you get these. You used to do a live mix I've never seen before. Yeah, it was. I just kind of came across them through eBay. I ordered from them, and that's where I did mystery boxes on that side from them originally. This one I actually did to the site. But another really nice thing is that there's no commons in this one either. So there's, look, you can have an exclusive that's worth $5. But really nice thing is that there's no commons in there. There's Ghost Rider, there's Indiana Jones. I think they had a list of them somewhere down here. Yeah, so the Holy Grail's Indiana Jones 2017, Ghost Rider Glow in the Dark, The Mandalorian, all Chrome. I think somebody, I thought I saw somebody get one of those. But maybe it was through a different box. Boba Fett, Hungry Hound, the 10-inch exclusive, right? So that one, actually the value of that one's gone down some. I noticed there's 150 on there. I've looked around a little bit, at least on the eBay resale, and it's gone down some. Bulbasaur, Gambit, Tank True, Ricky Vaughn, Chase, right? And then you have your sub grail. So all these, again, if you get any of these, you're probably only getting one in the box. It's when you get down to some of these, you may get a couple of them in the box. But still, Teddy Rick Chase. So should be some really cool ones. We're going to open up on stream. We're going to find out together what we got. But with that said, hey, thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for watching. I am probably going to switch over to play some Overwatch. What I will do is I will stop the stream. At that point, I don't know if I'm going to stream the Overwatch this evening, but probably the next time that we're on, because I don't know how long we're going to be on Overwatch before I jump into something else. and I don't stream some of the other stuff. So with that, hey, thank you. So Judge Jack in the chat, Sean in the chat, Vass in the chat. All of y'all are real active on there. Everybody else that's been watching, thanks a bunch. And look, we got to move Catwoman out of the way. Conan, Superman. I'm flying out. Thank you so much. So Smy World boxes. Hey, I'm gonna check that out, Judge Jack. I'm gonna take a look at those over here, and look, I'm always down for. I love mystery boxes. You never know what you're gonna get, and you have fun with them. And to me, that's part of entertainment, right? So if I come in a little bit under, but I had some fun opening them, it's awesome. So with that said, thank you all for watching. You know, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But otherwise, look, enjoy it. And if you want to catch the replay in about 24 hours, YouTube will have the entire, at this point, we're sitting right in about an hour, 20, 25 minutes. YouTube will have it all on replay there. So, thank you very much. You can look it up at The Coach Lou. So, Judge Jack, you're already on YouTube, so you know where to go. But for everybody else that's watching, you can find it there. You're welcome. You have a great night, too, as well, Judge, Sean, Vass, everybody else that's watching. Stay safe out there, right? It's a pandemic. Don't do anything crazy, but have fun.